excited to be here today with Michael V. of the Vast Experience. We are going to be experimenting with this spirit box, which is his design, Michael's design, and we'll just be asking a few questions of any spirits who would like to communicate here today in my dining room. It's such an honor to have you here, Michael, and thank you for setting this up.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, as she said, I'm Michael, and I'm an experiencer and a psychic, and I don't like usually putting labels on it, but it's what people understand. So this design is of my own, but I got many of the ideas from a guy named Huff Paranormal from a YouTube channel, and I added my own things after figuring out different ways and sounds that work, as well as different tones and frequencies that work, that help reverberate voices, which allows the spirits to speak. And basically how it works is you allow through this, which is a noise gate, where you allow a little bit of voice in, and the spirits change that voice as it comes out the speaker. And these other devices give reverberation and delays so that they're able to use it to their advantage. And it's I just feed sounds in through this, and goes into the machine and at the speaker. And there's a row of magnets and crystals through here, and a battery and those sort of things. I can use it anywhere, and I got these funny little lights just because it's cool looking.
It's very, very nice. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, what would you like to do today? Who would you like to try to speak with?
I'm so excited. First of all, I'm in a house that I feel. I've been here for 10 years, but it has a lot of history here in the house, and I don't know any of the people that have lived here by name or anything, but I have felt just a very benevolent presence in here, and most people have said so too. So I feel safe in asking if any spirits here in this house would like to communicate. Please feel free to do so today, and we're happy to listen to you here. We hope you will.
Okay, so I'm using a female voice, and it's routed in backwards, and they try to switch it around to become forwards. So if there are any spirits that are from this house, can you please step forward, please, and allow us to hear your voice? It's either servant or survey, something like that.
Yeah. Man was a servant.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so who are you?
Nash is my name.
Yeah, close to you. She said close to you at the end. Nash is something and close to you. But let's just allow them to say what they wish, and we'll be able to tell better.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's interesting. You like smoking too? Is that it? Sending you hymns?
Or guilt or something?
Something like that. That's
so you don't approve of cigarette smoke? Familiar smoke.
Yeah. Then she said, need more something. Can you tell us who you are, please? Is that a possibility? Moms? No?
Yes.
From? Yeah.
Mary Hips.
Miller.
Dawson.
Very interesting. Is there anyone else here who wishes to speak? You guys able to come through any clearer, please? So, I'm going to try a man and female mix. So if there's a male can use this male voice.
Cool.
Alright guys, let's try this again. Michael. Heard my name, Michael. Are there any spirits that stick around in this home? That sounds different.
It does.
It usually doesn't sound quite like that, which is kind of weird. Oh. Doesn't normally do that. That's kind of cool.
That's what the spirits do around me. Turn everything off all the time.
Yeah?
The cable just went out and for 3 days. And
Just cause?
no, it just got shut off. I didn't request that to happen. I was paying for it.
Weird stuff happens sometimes, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. Girl named Edna?
Oh, girl named Edna. Did you say a girl named Edna? Demon.
It's still on.
Still alive, folks. My neighbor.
Wow. Oh, that's a lot clearer. Thanks, guys. What do you have to say? I don't know, but her voice sounded funny there. Is there anyone who wants to say something directly to Mary? Do you want to tell Mary something? Lovely. Roses are lovely or something like that?
Oh.
Built. We're going to be talking about this thing out back.
And I heard about bees because I heard talk to bees because I always talk to the bees because they bring messages to the departed.
Yeah. Interesting. That's fascinating. And is that correct? Do bees bring messages to you guys? English.
You are getting my messages? I didn't put roses on the grave at my dad's birthday on October 2nd. I heard roses, no.
That's okay.
Wow.
So we'll be able to tell what they say a lot better later.
Right.
I'll put like titles below so that people can see
Oh, neat.
what it says. I'll have to play through it a bunch to figure it out.
Oh, thank you.
And it'll be really interesting to hear the things that are in between that we don't get to hear, because
Right.
you always hear a different layer to it in the recording.
Right.
Sometimes you get EVPs on different recording devices
Huh.
where it's not even through this. You'll
Wow.
just hear them speak right into the microphone. And if there are spirits here, which I know there are because I keep getting chills over and over, feel free to use the microphones at your behest. Go ahead and use them.
Please do.
Say whatever you'd like. Sounds like
Yeah,
sucking
it
his
did.
teeth.
My name's Finn, and I'm gonna suck my teeth.
Okay.
Until lightly. Oh.
He's got an interesting voice.
He did. First I heard fall off the windowsill.
Uh-huh.
Almost clearly.
Can you explain why you'd said that?
Holy Spirit, let me know.
Boys, miss
Let's get it here in the
skinny girl.
What are you guys talking about?
Stop that. Smile. Personality.
He's got a
That
funny
was
accent.
hilarious. He's Swedish. Are you Swedish?
Yeah, are you Swedish?
Dear Ralph, just touch that.
You're Ralph is.
Something
Speaking to
about
me.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
That sounds Swedish.
Here, sick.
About news, but the woman said, "You're psychic."
That's amazing.
So, how are you able to tell if someone's psychic or not?
They show.
Mm-hmm. Is it with
Early.
Decent.
Are you able to see auras? How do you see us?
Molly, you're putting it like here.
There's no lesbian.
I was seeing like pillars of light, but like where people are.
Right?
In my head,
Yeah.
and then she said light, light twice. So you see us in light. Wow. In a circle. That's cool. So there's a circle in the center. Is that where our soul is? Is that what you're saying?
He's annoyed now.
Yeah.
Sorry, we don't mean to annoy you.
Because I know many Bigfoot, have that spiritual ability, and if they pass away, they have the same spirit's ability that we have, right? But I do know that some of them are some kind of dimensional being, because of what I've seen.
Yeah.
Especially
That's
in the
right.
woods close to your place. Some weird stuff. But let's see if a Bigfoot can come forward, please. Is there a Bigfoot that'd like to come forward that lives near her cabin that would like to say anything? Would you like to say something to Mary or myself? Or the human race? Come on.
Stay at home.
Wow. Something about home. That's cool. Is your home near her cabin?
And if Mom says,
Not pauses.
well, that's how she off now.
I thought he said, I see the loft now.
Ah, it is a nice loft.
Oh, beats knocks you off now.
Offer me something and then a walk.
I heard walk too.
Yeah.
I always go for walks for you guys. Would you like apples?
And the boss sounds it.
Sweet.
Chocolate?
Something sweet? You want something sweet?
Said 2 times my finger
I said 2 times.
Wow. You can almost feel like a presence, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it's right here or something.
Wow.
So, Mr. Sasquatch or Miss Sasquatch, whomever you may be, are you male or are you female?
Our feet on this system. That's oh my feet. New sound.
New sound. Tell us more.
I used to feel keeps this moss in their water.
Moss and near water.
Uh-huh.
And oak trees. But there are no real oak trees near right where I am, but
Okay.
I heard oak leaves, moss and near water. Oh.
Do you guys live in caves over there, underground? Where do you reside?
Near you.
Near you. Something about near you.
Yeah.
Difference
Rocks.
in voices. She's
I heard
really manipulating that one a lot. Yeah, rocks.
Rocks near you.
Is that right? Say more.
It's the feller you bathroom.
He's speaking. Yeah, he's speaking directly to you about it.
Now it's me. It gets me.
Family. My
Have
family.
you found my gifting spot?
Are you gonna film me?
Or feed me?
Feed me, yeah, something like that. That's right, yeah.
Yes. I will bring you treats to our gifting spot.
Yes. Do you like it so far?
Mr. the nigger and the dome. Nigger.
Wow.
Is this the nigger? Oh, bring it down. Nah.
They have a really calming, loving energy.
Yes.
It's very calming. So, is there anything you'd like to say to Mary about living up there? Anything at all?
So you love us. That's nicht the follow the stack.
I didn't quite catch that.
Hammock.
Hammock?
In the north seals you
He really is.
oh, no fire as you
No fire. There used to be a fire. Because I've been up there since July.
He said something about mystified too.
That's the gallery stairs to never doing it. It's been back.
When you come
The
back.
human come back, something.
Yeah.
Humans come back.
When you come back.
Yeah, we'll be visiting up there in November. is there a possibility you'd be able to show us some signs that you'll be up there?
Please, the sun show myself, show
I'll
myself.
show myself.
Yeah.
I keep so. Yeah, it's lost in their why.
He said marijuana.
Uh-huh.
Now, all of it in it. I have the self look the new season. My bossy God designs this.
Something about a season.
Season, and it's always Rock Moss House. Rock
Yeah.
Moss House.
Interesting. That is fascinating. What is something you'd like to ask Sasquatch?
Well, I'm interested because he said something about the dome. Are you aware of my dome here in London?
Yes. Are you aware of it?
Look the bossy so see your snake.
I heard.
The law keeps you will be with this.
Did you answer the question?
You never have many dear please now.
With you. Something with you and
Huh.
rocks and...
Season or something.
Yeah.
Aww.
You can really feel his energy. Like, when I turn the dial, it's like I get tingles.
Wow.
It's very different than how it comes through sometimes.
I want to say that you're welcome on the land and that I always will send my love to you and I will never give away your secret to anyone with evil intentions.
Mm-hmm.
We mean you no harm.
Yes. We have a lot of love for your species.
Okay, well, we're back here with Michael and we're going
light
to...
just turned
the
on.
light
Mind
just
you.
turned on. I feel the spirits are present and the spirits are high today. And we're just going to talk about a few experiences that Michael's had in his amazing photography and videography of all kinds of different phenomena that you've seen. It's amazing the things that you've captured on video right in the neighborhood. I've never seen anything like it. How do you capture all of these phenomena? Or is there anything you've seen lately that you want to talk about?
Yes, actually, there's some footage that I showed you of those green lights. And we were in a place just outside of Park Hill with a few friends, and there's 3 of us. And we did some meditating, and we were just doing a sky watch, and we ended up seeing a light fly by that was really down low and interesting. And we were hearing a lot of strange noises in the woods all around us, and we kept hearing noises in certain specific areas, and we'd go over to those areas, and there'd be these little green lights on the ground. And at first we were like, oh, they must just be glow bugs. But we were able to go right up to them, put our hands through the lights. And we were able to put the infrared cameras right up to them and regular cameras right up to them. And there's no bug, it's just a glowing light.
Wow.
And
Wow.
got a lot of interesting footage there. And you saw the one where it actually looked like it was hopping along, and it was on a concrete road. And it was just hopping down the road. And
Wow.
I have no idea what it is, not a clue, but I guess it's some kind of spiritual, elemental type of thing in the forest. And
That makes a lot of sense. It's something kind of like what people may describe as pixies or fairies or elementals. Those energies I feel are there, but some people can really pick up on them. So you definitely can.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. They seem to show themselves to specific people, and if those other 2 people weren't there, I'm not so sure I would talk about it. And if I didn't have it on film, I don't know if I would talk about it either. But
Fair enough.
maybe we can find a way to plug it into your
Yeah.
little show here.
Oh, that would be cool if it
Yeah.
was edited in. You guys could see some of the phenomenon because it's unexplainable by no one. It's strange stuff. You can't explain it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And something happened about 3 or 4 nights ago. Me and my friends, this actually the same 3, were in a field, and it was a place where we don't normally go, and this fog rolled in, and we didn't even notice the fog at first. All we saw in the distance was these glowing balls above the field, and I got it on multiple cameras again, and still aren't 100% sure what it is, but they were going from 2 separate balls to one. And at first I was like, oh, it must be a kid's toy, or like I'm trying to explain it in my head. But when you look at the footage, there's no way, because they go from 2 separate balls into one, and then they flash bright lights. And while they're changing colors and stuff like that, and in the infrared, it's showing these big triangles above it.
Huh.
And it was almost like these triangles were, I don't know if they're like the reflection of the light. I have no idea, but they look like some kind of triangle of light above these circles of light.
Some kind of vortex of energy that maybe that's how they use to move around or something.
Mm-hmm.
But that the infrared caught. But ever cool. That is so cool.
It's
And
different.
it can't see something like that can't be explained by a drone if it's like 2 things going into one.
Yeah, we got to about 100 feet in front of it. I'd say 150 feet from it, between there, and we ended up kind of backing away out of nowhere, where it was all of a sudden we need to go, and we started leaving, and we got to the other part of the field, and we got a better look at it, kind of like a little bit of above, and they just shut off as we were leaving. So not sure what it was, unexplainable for right now, and I've looked very closely at the footage to try to see what's going on, and I'm clueless. I have no idea.
Well, there's something definitely out there, and with all the things coming out about UFOs and the reports coming from, NASA and airplane pilots and whatnot, it's becoming more and more regular and more of a thing that people are realizing this happens. We don't have an explanation, but it's something that is observed.
Yeah, it's definitely a phenomena, but I'm just lucky to be able to witness things like that, and sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, but it's also something that once I saw one of them in a closer fashion in 2017, ever since then it's been
Non-stop.
every once in a while I'll see something crazy like the other night, but not all the time, but you can, I don't know what it's done, but it's changed my life for the better, and has made me more heightened to the other worlds around me, because I never used to pay attention to energies or any of that kind of stuff, so it really woke me up to this world in a big way.
Well, I hear that a lot from a lot of people too. That's a similar kind of story, is that as people become more awake to these things, it's more and more messages are coming at them. So, that's really, really interesting.
Yeah, it's been good fun.
Really cool. So we're going to also try today to speak to someone very close to my heart, which is my departed dog, Dante, who is I feel him very strongly, especially right now around Samhain when the veil is thin. I almost feel like Dante's here. So if he is able to communicate through this spirit box, I wonder if he can speak English, because we always spoke to him in English, and I feel that he has a pretty good grasp of the language. But however spirits are, if he just would like to communicate with us, that would be so cool.
Cool. Well, let's give it a shot. And for those out there who know anything about this stuff, it can be unpredictable, but it'll be interesting. And I wouldn't mind asking Dante what it's like for him on the other side, but if he's able to bark through this, that'd be kind of cool to hear a bark, or and maybe it'll be a bark you recognize. Let's just
see.
Put that out there, and see.
He's a good boy.
So let's start this application here. Okay, go ahead, guys. Help out Dante if you can. Here. You hear Dante? Dead.
Set.
So, you guys are asking for help. Is there something that you need help with? You need help crossing over? Be honest with us. Just help. Okay, I promise I will. Can you wait until we're done recording, please? Is that okay? Do we have a deal? Thank you. Now can Dante please step forward? And for our guides or whoever are here, can you please help Dante speak? And give him the voice that he would like to use. Here he is. Yes.
Here. Are you with Mom?
Yes. Can you bark for us? Ruff. Yes. Go ahead. Give it a try, guys. We're listening. You're here. What would you like to say to Mary, your mother? Dog. Dante, what would you like to say? Love her.
Oh, good boy.
Felt energy underneath the table there.
No.
Was that Mom?
Aw.
Dante, was that you under the table?
Foot. Tell us something about the dog that family that we don't know. Foot. Dog.
They're really giving validation, aren't they?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming,
Thank
Dante.
you,
You're
Dante.
great.
I miss you. So does Dakota.
Can you give us any, Mom? Oh my God, that's so sweet. Are you able to tell us something about your family here, Dante, to give validation?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh, he did a huff. That's what he does. Huff. Don't. Because we'd always do that too.
So there was things within that
Yes.
that made sense too.
It did, because we'd always do it in his voice. We'd be like mauling him, and then we'd go like, don't, because that's what I would say.
Don't.
Don't.
Tell us more, please.
I'm dead. Oh,
Yeah.
baby, I miss you.
You were crossed over, right?
No.
Are you crossed? You're watching over your mommy, right? Not?
Oh. That was amazing.
So Dante, how often do you come and check on your mother here? How often? Up. Usually they say that. I want you to raise your frequency.
In the house.
Easy. I'm here.
Oh, he is.
I heard them mention fish a few times, and I'm not sure why.
Oh, well. I was feeding her fish the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was, because I ran out of chicken and I cooked her fish.
Mhm.
Did you love
Really?
that fish? Yeah. Dante
That's so
would have
great.
liked that. He
That's
would
great.
have liked that. Aw, that was awesome.
All right.
All right.
Anything else you'd like to say lastly there, Dante? You're inside.
Good.
Good attention. Thank you. Mom, that is so adorable.
No, I'm a baby boy.
For you. I have to say Bigfoot again.
Oh.
Mom. Anything else? Are you protecting her? I feel protection, like, who's this Mike guy? Like, thank you so much. Michael, thank you. Thank you so much. In my mind, I was seeing the doll at your place.
Oh, the creepy doll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. Maybe we should ask if the doll wants to come through.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
If you want to, there's a creepy haunted doll. Do you want to tell a story about that? Like,
Well, okay, I have two creepy dolls. That one you saw, my friend Marianne made that one by buying a doll from Goodwill
mhm,
and painting it like a corpse baby. and it's frightening.
Mm-hmm.
But the other doll head, I've put them both in a glass case, and the other one is a haunted doll head, and it's a antique doll head that I got from Abe, and he hates it, so he wanted to keep it at the store. But when I came into the bookstore the other day, after being off 2 days, the one doll had fallen off of its little ledge and was lying right by the doll head, and I wondered if they were up to something while I was gone.
Interesting. All right, so spirits and beings who are here, can you tell us about those dolls, and what are you trying to say about it? Not saying much. Haunted. So why is it haunted? What is voice? So it's friendly.
Do you like being at the Mystic Bookshop?
I do, she mentioned it. I said it right away. Yep.
Yeah, you feel at home now. Home.
Wow. Help. Do you need to cross over? Is that what you need help with? It is.
Help us.
We will. We'll do it right now, okay? Okay, we'll do it now. They're waiting. So, whenever they ask for help, it's usually spirits who have... Yes. who have passed over and have seen either my light or a psychic's light, and or someone who crosses souls over, and sometimes they'll wait out in front of my house and walk inside and be able to feel them, and they just need to be crossed over, and it's up to them whether to cross or not. I just give them the bridge, kind of like show them the way in a way, and I just ask angels, like I am right now, to open a doorway for them. So we'll do that now. Now I'll use this for confirmation. What's happened, guys? How many crossed?
3. Bridge.
Good. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad. What does London? Are you guys able to tell us, please, what that light feels like when you cross over? What is it like? What's it feel like?
Urgent.
What does the love and light feel like? Animal, like. COVID sphere. Yeah, COVID definitely has people afraid, doesn't it? Thank you. If there's anybody who did not cross, I can help you later on, okay? So,
That was awesome.
that was interesting.
Yeah. Really, really sweet. That was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that. Aww.
Yeah, you could feel your dog.
Yeah.
That was crazy because I actually felt like something brushed up against my leg, but it was tingly.
Yeah, and he always, if you're eating here, there'd be a head right here. Coming and like putting it right, his chin right here, because he was that height. Yeah, and he had a big, huge head. He'd be like, oof. And you'd be like, Dante! Yeah, he'd be always here. Awesome. Well, thank you for that amazing episode of the Spirit Box, number 1. I think we'll be doing this in the future in other locations. I'd love to try this at the Mystic Bookshop, perhaps in the basement, where we know that there's been lots of activities. And I'd love to try and do one of these, perhaps Halloween night or the day after, right close to Samhain, and if the weather permits, I'd love to have like a balefire, and perhaps we could do an episode then. But incredible experience, really interesting and creepy. Talking to those dolls at the Mystic, I was not expecting to hear their voices in my living room.
That gave me the chills.
I know, and also the witch at the end lighting matches got me a little unsettled, and all the hair stood up on my whole body for that part. Talking to Dante was really sweet. I really felt emotional. I really felt that Dante was here and he's giving his messages, and I think that was amazing. And thank you for this experience. A lot of fun was had. Lots of questions. Certainly brings up a lot of questions.
Yeah, there's always more questions to ask later on, and it's interesting how it all works. I think it's fascinating. It's fun and fascinating. So,
and I'm sure that you will hear more as you listen to this recording in your editing, going back over it, because just in what we just rewinded and listened to now, it sounded much different, and there was definitely barking. So. Yeah, what you may catch later might be very interesting as well. There was a lot of information was had at that moment, so lot to unwind and untease out to see what we heard there. But excellent messages, and thank you for that. And Michael is available for tarot readings and also sort of a holistic approach, as you are clairvoyant and you're able to sense energies and where people need help in that area. Michael's amazing at that. So I'm sure you'll have your contact information available on this video, but please follow us at the Mystic Bookshop .ca for our website, and we'll have more updates on the Spirit Box and what Michael's been up to UFO watching and our soon to be interesting experience with the Bigfoot.
Nice. All right. That's good.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. That was awesome. That was so fun. Yeah, I don't know what you can do with that, but it'll be fun whatever happens. So,
And cut.
right on.
Perfect.